It's hard in this day and age for any warrior to find their inner peace. Our constant state of struggle breeds chaos in the world and in our hearts. The Raiden Flux channels that chaos, regulates it by mapping and defining the wearer's true spiritual center. It is science merged with belief and the healing power of one's own natural energies. But there's more. The Raiden Flux is an amplifier of those energies. It seeks to spark in you and bolsters its charge, redirecting your innermost power that it may serve as an extension of your will. The staff then acts as a conduit through which one may forcibly deliver peace when such action is required. This seems a contradiction, to be sure. It is not. Because at its heart, peace defines war, and peace is war's end. Welcome back, Guardians! Today we're taking a look at the Raiden Flux. But before we start, I would just like to remind you to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Subscribing is a great way to stay up to date on the latest uploads, as well as being a great way to support the channel. So join the spectral realm today. With that being said, let's take a look at the Raiden Flux. The Raiden Flux is an exotic hunter chess piece that, thanks to its intrinsic perk, grants the wearer a buff called Synapse Junction. Synapse Junction itself makes it so that chained arc staff hits buff damage and durations of your super. With that being said, is it any good? I wouldn't go as far as to say it's good. This is because even with the free stacks of the buff, the super finishes relatively fast, so the value of the intrinsic perk does not outweigh the cost of using your one exotic on this, especially when there exists so many other good ones in the game. The concept is cool, rewarding players for rapidly gathering kills in super, but it just doesn't feel rewarding enough. In PvP, you would never want to try this, since it will almost never get above 1 or 2 stacks, and even if it does, you won't need the damage buff provided by the perk, nor would you gain any real benefit from the small increased duration. In PvE, however, it could have some usage, especially in raids where you often have a lot of minor enemies that you can stack the buff on so you later can finish majors faster than normal. Crown of Sorrow and his ogres come to mind. So how do you get the Raiden Flux? Currently there's 2 ways to acquire it. Exotic engrams, and if you're lucky, Sir. That being said, I want to ask you guys a question. What do you think about the Raiden Flux? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, I want to thank you so much for watching this video. It's been really fun to make, and we're almost approaching that 100 subscriber milestone. So stay tuned for a surprise video when that happens. Next time we're gonna talk about the Behringer's Memory, a grenade launcher that can roll pulse monitor, and you'll see some very interesting interactions. But until that time, I want to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. This is TC Spectre, signing off.